I stayed up late studying for the big test, but I still didn't get the grade I'd hoped for. I think we've all been in this situation. I know I have, or at least made ourselves stay up in preparation for a big test or event. But what if I told you staying up late can actually cause you to retain less information and have long-term effects on your health? I will explain how sleep deprivation can affect your memory and body and how you can improve your sleep hygiene. I will begin with the effects of sleep deprivation on memory. Your brain relies on sleep to make memories. When we sleep, our brains moves information from short-term to long-term memory. Without sleep, our brains are unable to perform this process. Matthew Walker, professor of neuroscience and psychology at University of California, Berkeley, compares our brains to mailboxes receiving letters. When we don't get enough sleep, it's almost like putting a lock on the mailbox and preventing new letters or memories from being received. According to the neurologist Dr. Shai Marku, different stages of sleep help to consolidate different types of memory. Slow-wave sleep, which typically occurs during the first few hours of sleep, is largely responsible for the conversion of short-term memory into long-term declarative memory, which is essentially memory that you can recall. REM sleep, which occurs about every 90 minutes during sleep and takes up to 25% of our sleep cycle, is largely responsible for the commitment of procedural memory, which is essentially muscle memory like playing the flute or piano. In summary, you'll have more effective memory retention and learning if you sleep well. I will talk about the effects of sleep deprivation on our physical health next. Your body relies on sleep to stay healthy. According to Professor Walker, lack of sleep increases the production of a toxic protein called beta amyloid that has been associated with Alzheimer's disease. When we sleep, our brain cleans or washes away the harmful beta amyloid almost like an internal sewage system. So the less sleep you get, the more this protein is able to build up and the more likely you are to develop Alzheimer's disease later on in life. Professor Walker also states that even after just one night of 5 hours or less of sleep, there is a 70% reduction in cancer-fighting cells called natural killer cells. When we deplete these cells by depriving ourselves of sleep, we actually increase our risk of developing cancer. This has led the CDC to actually classify sleep deprivation as a carcinogen. When we sleep, our body goes through a sort of essential reboot of our blood pressure every night. Without this reboot, our risk of heart attack and stroke increase. These effects of sleep deprivation can start to be seen after just 16 hours of wakefulness. According to a 2001 study by Harvard University, only 11% of college students actually get enough sleep to function properly. Next, I will talk about how you can improve your sleep hygiene. Sleep hygiene is actually easier than it seems. According to Professor Walker, it's important to avoid substances such as marijuana or alcohol. These substances can actually block REM sleep, which is vital to our memory consolidation as well as our mood, increasing symptoms of depression and anxiety. According to the CDC, we can use a few more tips to improve our sleep. Keeping a consistent sleep and wake schedule, using your bed only for sleep, making sure your room is dark, quiet, and a comfortable temperature, avoiding screen time before bed, avoiding caffeine and large meals near bedtime. Exercising can actually help you fall asleep and keep you asleep easier. Doing some or all of these things can help to improve your sleep, and you can help reap the benefits of a good night's sleep. In conclusion, it is imperative that we strive for a good night's sleep. Sleep is not only essential to the production and recollection of memories and skills, sleep is also essential for living a long and healthy life. I hope you learned how important sleep is and how you can maintain a healthier lifestyle because of it. In the words of Mesut Baranzani, your future depends on your dreams, so go to sleep.